Hello guys, James here and welcome back to episode number 4 now of the Road to Glory on EAFC 24 on the Nintendo Switch. So today we're going to have a quick update. So obviously we're still in the Trail Blazers week 1. So if we go into objectives here, going to quickly basically update you where we're at, what we've done since the first club tour really, and then the other couple of videos have been mainly packs. So yeah, we're going to do that. So we're up to level 27, nearly at 28. We picked Thomas there for that player. Obviously we got all these packs. I picked Dewsbury Hall there just because I'm kind of special players. If they're not Premier League and they won't fit into my team, then I'm trying to kind of go. Obviously Baltimore there was no English ones, but yeah, if they're not Premier League that might fit in the team, I'm kind of going English where I can. Then obviously she's Spurs and Scottish, so she may do, and we've got quite a few other WSL players anyway, so she might fit into a squad at some point. But yeah, English at some point, one because of the Premier League team that I'm going for. English male players mainly might fit in the team because I might have some of them to get chemistry anyway, and obviously I'm English, so I wouldn't mind using, just as like a bit of fun at some point, just using a all special English team. So that is where we are with the progress in that. Obviously we've got these, we've done these, obviously we've done Wilson there, he's a great player. Seasonal, not a lot to see in there, that's all the standard bits. Milestones, we have completed all of the players possible, and I definitely recommend doing them as soon as they come out really. They do give a few packs, and even if you don't use these players, they're quite fun really to have in the club, or even some of them like that 85 rated Kaiser there. She's obviously, like I said, 85 rated, so she can go in an SPC. And then foundations, just the moments to doing that, basically just time, like that can be done at any point. And yeah, I've just had obviously trying to do all the objectives for those like players and stuff like that. The moments is kind of on the major back burner at the moment, but what we're going to do is obviously today is rivals rewards, so we are going to go into here and claim those, and we obviously want to go with the one that is tradable, which is option 1. And like I say, I think we've done this last week, but you always, for me anyway, I want to go always tradable. So if you do pack anything good, you can sell them for coins. And yeah, because of the objectives we've got in this game now, up to Division 5 as well, which is quite nice. Yeah, because of where we've got all the objectives, basically all of that stuff is untradeable. So anything you can get that's tradable is going to be a big way of making coins. We also have done squad battles, isn't too important, but we did do champions. We done not sure if it tells you what last week's record was, but we did qualify anyway, so this week will be our first week of FUT champions. So, and we've also got the tradable rewards from that qualification for champs in the store. If we have a look at the club, we've also obviously got new evolutions out today. We've got the 75k coins, or FIFA point one, which is pretty bad in my opinion, and then the left back one, which is really nice for me. As you will see here, I am doing the can't remember what it's called, but the first one that basically gets a little boost, just a +1 boost. I'm going to do that on Malacia, as I'm a Man United fan, and he's quite a not bad card already. So I'm going to do that one. If we actually just go back, and that is a silver squad that I'm doing some objectives in squad battles on as well. But if we go to evolutions and quickly show that, then you can see what I'm talking about. So yeah, we're doing, like I said, that's what I forgot what it's called. Welcome to evolutions first on Malacia to get him up 1, and then what we will be doing on him is the new Trail Blazer slide tackler, which I think ends up getting up to 83, which is amazing, from a 78, and his stats become very, very usable, and we'll be able to use him a lot. So we will end up having him next to Lindelof in our team. If we go back into the squads here, you can see I'll also quickly show you how I've been doing some of these objectives a bit quicker as well. So if it takes its sweet time to load, basically as you can see here at the moment there is the milestones MLS objective for 10 games with 4 MLS players. So as you can see, we've obviously got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because there is one of the ones that comes around every week. Can't remember what that's called now, but there's a milestone and then like a live one that comes out every week. So we're doing sort of 2 birds with 1 stone there, and then there's also in that same live one League One players. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 the centre back there. So we're doing like sort of 3 objectives in one in squad battles on semi-pro difficulty. Obviously getting semi-pro squad battles points to get squad battles rewards, and obviously you need 5 players from each of them leagues, so that leaves you 1 player, and we're going to do that with Malacia to get him upgraded quickly. So that is the thought behind that. And then I'll just show you the main team and where that is at the moment. Doing quite well. We've done well out of untradeable bits, and yeah, when it loads we can see that we've got Edison in goal there, who is an untradeable, 46 games with him. He's really good, but I am thinking about some of these high rated SBCs. Like I'm looking at that Declan Rice, he looks like quite a good player. And obviously, like I said about English special cards, I might use some of these high rated untradables I've got to get someone like that you can't then pack untradable, just so I don't want to get any untradable rated like 88 like this Edison and have to discard it. So we might get rid of him and just get like tradable Pope from the market. But let me know what you think of that. So yeah, we've got Edison in goal there. I've got Trent untradable, but his pace was a little bit lacking. The passing's nice, but I've decided to try Wan-Bissaka, and he's been pretty good for the 4 games that I've had him, to be fair. Medium high. Obviously got the playstyle plus of slide tackle, which is nice, and faster, so it's just good, and manu play, which I always like. Akanji untradable there, he's been very good. Very nice card for the rating. Then we've obviously got Lindelof there. 45 games on him, he's been good to use, and obviously another evolutions for the Man United team. And then we've got Alex Moreno, which I obviously haven't done yet, but is going to be swapped for Malacia. Bruno Guimaraes, very nice as well, but he might get traded in with an SBC. Fernandes, again, I am a Man U fan, but the fact that he's untradable, I feel like he's more, like I said before in the last episode, you've almost got to look at untradables as not necessarily the card that they are, especially if they are just a gold card, because it's not like a special, like a Trailblazer, they're only in packs for 1 week, then you can't pack them untradable again. This Fernandes card, unless he gets upgraded in January, you're going to be able to pack him all year as untradable, so the chances do go up with that. So yeah, he might go in after this weekend league, or yeah, I'm not sure yet, but I am contemplating it big time. Same again with Szoboszlai, but he's not as high rated, but he's been amazing for us. And then this is our other evolutions, which I think is the Foot Founder one. I think the only 2 United players that you could do in this were both females, and it was Nikita Parrish, who was English, so I was really thinking about her, or it was this Lucia Garcia, but she has got high-low work rates. She's a bit taller. I think Paris was either 5'1" or 5'2", and I think 5'5" is almost like the limit I'd go on height. I just feel like players any lower than that start to get really hard to use in a way. But yeah, obviously I think this card, Garcia here, she was 4-star weak, but doing this evolution's got up to 5-star weak foot, which was really nice. And yeah, gets the pace up, the shooting. She can actually play right wing, striker and right mid, which is quite nice as well. And yeah, when you look at them stats there, the pace, the shooting, the passing, obviously short pass is the main one that is sort of important, and then even the dribbling there, decent dribbling, 84 composure is nice, stamina's not the best, but yeah, for all of these evolutions, mainly it's going to be Man United players I do, because otherwise it's just a waste of time really. I'm not going to like to use them sort of that much really, it's just going to be a bit boring. But then this Callum Wilson was a great objective. I think he's still there. Unbelievable stats on him. Shame that he's only 3-star weak foot, but if you obviously take that into consideration when you're taking a shot. But yeah, you can see that is all, that is either rivals or the Foot Champs qualifications. So 14 games, 31 goals and 8 assists. Unbelievable record on him. So he'll probably be staying in for a while. And he's obviously perfect because he's a special card that is English, so he'll fit that bill. And then last but not least, Martinelli. He's got 36 games now. He was a good one to pack, untradeable. So again, he's not that high rated, but he may end up getting SBC'd in the future. But yeah, he's got 20 goals and 9 assists in 36 games. So that is what we're doing. We've obviously got these on the bench. Dembele, what I normally do in game is bring Dembele on as striker, bring this Baltimore in at centre attacking mid, and then put Llorente in for whoever's got least amount of fitness left out of Fernandes and Guimaraes in the midfield, just to help me close a game out or try and get back in a game. But that is where the squad is at. Let me know who is the best player in your team and your favourite evolutions down in the comments below. But we are going to go to SBCs now, as we have got the marquee matchups, which I have done again straight away. Yeah, so here we are. Again, the packs aren't the greatest, but they are all tradable. So if you can do all of these with pretty much all untradables, like I said last week, you're basically just laughing, because that is the aim of the game. Especially if you're doing a free-to-play account like me, you want to try and get all of them untradables into tradable content, really. So we'll start on this one, which was basically, this was the best one because you could use bronze players. So what I've used some tradable where I'll do the bronze pack method and just buy a bronze pack after every game. I don't mind using them because I probably will pack them again. But that was nice. Got a few of them. Few more untradable bits. Get a small gold players pack, and then we'll go straight back. We won't actually open that yet. I'm thinking what I'm going to do, I've got quite a few packs, but what I'm going to do is probably open all the tradable ones in this video and then save the untradable for another video, and probably tomorrow, because I think we're going to get another week with a new set of Trailblazers, players. So yeah, that's what we're going to do with the untradable ones. And then we come on to this squad. Then I think this one we did manage to do all untradable, which is very nice. So again, it's just, you've almost got to take, if the players and where they, even the league that they play to a point, is almost like everything just goes out the window. When it's untradable, it just only has a value of being gold and that rating and from that league, really. So it just heavily sort of takes away from the fact that they would have any other value than what their rating is and what team they're from, almost. So it's just, yeah, definitely, if you can, get rid of as much untradable stuff as possible. This was another nice one, the Milan and Juventus one. I think we managed to do this mainly untradable as we skip through all of this. Yeah, we did. So a few high rated cards in there, but as I say, untradable, so we're going to get rid of them. And yeah, that is what we will do throughout all of this. It's annoying that you have to go to the store there. I don't think you can not do that. Let's see with the last one. If you don't have to go to the store every time you claim a pack, it's a little bit annoying, especially when the menus do have a little bit of lag to them. If this one loads, Chelsea and Arsenal, that's going to be a good game at the weekend. So yeah, all of this, I think, although this was a little bit harder because you could only do 5 teams, so we did use a few tradable items in here, but we tried to do it in a way that they're only like mainly went with Bournemouth in the end. So to be honest, a lot of these players, even though they are tradable, you can see that I've paid minimal for them or packed them, and they're never going to go up that much, so don't mind doing that at all. And obviously Enzo Fernandez, quite a high rating, but again, he's untradable, so yeah, it's just, if we pack him again, tradable, then it's a bit of a nightmare because you have to discard them. So it's one of those where like I say, you just got to completely put it out the window what the player is and if they might be worth something, because you can't sell them, so they're not worth that really. So that is that all done. Then we can quickly look at the transfer market and see, or transfer list, and see some sold stuff. So you can see a lot of these gold players are just things we packed in the last episode, which was quite nice, just building our coins up, selling all of these duplicates off. Even that went for 300, that Ride of the Valkyries Club Anthem. These players are some that we packed from doing a silver upgrade. That manager, as I said in the last episode as well about managers and getting extra contracts, I've been trying to buy them up, so that was one that was a duplicate that we sold on. All of this bronze stuff is from Bronze Pack Method. All of these chemistry styles and contracts are from the last lot of packs. And then coming up here you can actually see that Craven Cottage Bronze Stadium, which is Fulham Stadium, went for 200. But then the best one we've done so far, the Emirates Stadium, went for 3,900 coins. A non-rare bronze stadium. Unbelievable, I was well happy to get that. Then all of these random kits and badges do sell. Couple of bronze players, couple of bronze managers. All these bronze contracts sell, loads of those. And then again, loads of bronze managers sell. And then we've got a couple more bits up there, so hopefully that sells. And then that's an Aston Villa left wing that we've been trying to sell as well, but we will come back to that. Actually, what I've just got to do there is clear that, so we've got some room. So if we get many duplicates from this tradable stuff, we can get rid of that, and then we've got some room again. Right, for the best part of the video, obviously let's open these packs up. Now fingers crossed we can get some good stuff. Again, as always, let me know since the last video, or just in general this year, who is the best player you have packed, as we've got a premium gold pack tradable. I'm not sure what this is from, I think this is either squad battles or the champs qualification, but that is Argentinian right wing Seville. Is that Lamela? That is, no, Campos. This Lamela might be a left wing. That is not the best but not the worst, and obviously tradable, so we'll either sell him on if he's a duplicate, or we will send him to the club, which will be a send to the club. But we'll put all of this tradable stuff up to the transfer list, send all the players to the club, and move on to the next pack, which will be a jumbo premium gold pack, which was definitely from one of the rewards. Shouldn't be too great, I doubt, anything out of here, but a jumbo premium gold pack will be a lot of contracts, as that is, can't remember who that is, but that is a striker from Salernitana, is it? The team? Don't know who that will be. That is Dia. Not a terrible looking card, to be fair. Baltimore as well. Obviously we've got her objective one, Bebu, Tevez as a manager, so we'll send all of these contracts up, as they will all sell for good coins. The healing card, Maestro, Wall, and then we will try and sell that Premier League one, we'll sell, and then these kits, Club Anthems, Tifos, and that Ferreira card as well. So that is very nice indeed. Send that to the club. You can just see, like, if you do this sort of thing every week, obviously you might pack something really expensive, which will go for a lot of coins as we open a small gold players pack, but also just all of them contracts every week selling for like 300 coins a pop. It's thousands of coins every week, as well as all the match coins and coin bonuses from objectives and all the other bits. So you've got to be doing it as we get. Giles, now I've got a feeling she could be a duplicate, but obviously being a tradable pack, that is not an issue at all. We'll happily sell her on. Let's see if she is. So yeah, she was. So we've only got 2 players there, so that shows you how many players we have got in the club, and that's a perfect example. If that is a untradeable pack, we'd be discarding 4 players there and having no value out of them, so that is definitely not what we want. Hence trying to get everything to tradable as much as we can. And then we've got the small rare gold players pack next. I think we have got some decent packs at the end here, like maybe a couple of mega packs and that, but we shall see. As we go French, CDM, Real Madrid. Oh, is that Camavinga or Tchouameni? 82 Camavinga, not Tchouameni, so not as good, but that is definitely a nice pull, and he might even go for a little bit actually. Let's have a quick look at that, because he won't really fit in the team, and he's not sort of game changing, so we'll see how much he goes for. So nothing too crazy, but he's looking like 4k coins, which is obviously 4k, not to be sniffed at. So what we'll do is we'll just send all of that to the club for now. We'll decide on selling Camavinga later on, and you'll see that obviously next time if he's sold or not. As we move on to the next one, which is going to be a mixed players pack, which again I think that has silver and bronze as well as golds in, so a bit of a random mix, but you could get something good in the bronze and silvers that sells for a lot. As we get a Las Palmas left back, silver, which is actually not too bad at all. He's someone we'll probably keep for if he ever becomes expensive, and he might even fit that new evolution at the minute as well, so he might have gone up in price. Let's just check that. There's none even on the market, so he might be worth a lot, but we will just send all of that to the club. Another duplicate that we can sell on for some coins. So we're getting through the packs here, nothing too great. That Camavinga is probably the highlight as we get to a premium mixed players pack. So that was basically the same pack as the last one, but with a few more rares in it. So we get French again, left back, Guingamp, or however you say that. That is a silver again, a lady from Div 1 in France. Who else can we get in this one? So who else are we going to have in that? We're going to have Tapia Marcano, Thomas, who we've obviously got that objective card of, Cherky, Picard, nothing too crazy there, but we'll send it all to the club, and that'll be good for future SBCs and all the rest of it. Objective squad builders and everything like that. So what have we got left here? We've got a prime mixed players pack. Can we get anything good? Obviously we've still got all those first lot of Trailblazers. As we get nothing there. That is a striker, Torino, Colombian. Who's that going to be? Zapata, who I don't think we've got untradeable or tradable. So let's have a little look at that. He will probably then just go into the club for when he is useful for an SPC. A few not terrible players there, and that is a Dortmund, is that? Oh no, that's a German 3, so it's Dortmund number 2, so he might still be worth a bit. And then a couple of duplicates we will send up to sell there. Nothing too crazy in that one, but all filling the club up with stuff that we can use in the future is very nice indeed. As we move on to probably getting there towards the last lot of packs now. Actually no, we've got quite a few. So let's carry on with these tradable ones. So a Jumbo Premium Gold Pack. Not too many rares in this, but obviously we're going to get all of them contracts, healing cards, stadiums, chants, badges, kits, all of that, which could be good and sell for surprising amounts. As we get a Mere or Merit, the goalie there from Lazio, 83 rated. Probably won't sell for a lot, but it's an 83 rated card, which might be good for an SPC. And a Fred, not too bad. Ex Man United, obviously, quite a nice, always has a fairly good card in FIFA. Acuna there, which is the player that I will be choosing from the end of the objective season. And then all of that stuff, we'll send them two up, and we'll send all of that. That Everton away kit might sell for a bit of a Larry kit. Same as that badge, similar colours. Send all of that up. Send all of them contracts up, and then just save the players. That Jackson might actually sell for a little bit because he's a Chelsea player, and obviously you need at least one Chelsea player in the marquee matchups last section. so that could be good. And then we've got a premium gold players pack, which could be nice. Obviously gold players, are we going to see a flash of colour that isn't just gold? No, we're not. We're going to get Brazil CDM. Is that Fernando? Oh, shocking, still 82 rated. I'm sure he's been around for ages. He must be getting on now. Let's have a quick look at his age. Obviously, who did he? I think he did play for Man City for a bit. Or definitely someone in the Prem. 87. So I'm not as old as I thought. That makes him about 13 and 23 is 36. I'm not as old as I thought, but I'm just sure I've seen him around for ages in real life. As we get a Coquelin duplicate there, and we'll send all of that to the club. And yeah, that's just what I like to do really on the Road to Glory. It's just where you're not buying any FIFA points, it's just building up as many players as you can have in the club and tradable, so you can either use them yourself in SBCs that come out, or if they're popular in an SBC that you've either done or not doing, you can sell them on for a profit. As we get Argentinian CDM from Betis. Who is that? That is Rodriguez, 83 rated. Not bad for a rating, but that looks like a shocking card to use. 51 pace is never ideal. Who else do we have in there? In the series, not too bad. Lucas Vazquez, he's not too bad again. Sangare's nice. We used him in the Chelsea and Arsenal section. Saul used to be a good player in the game. A little bit short on pace now. And a Malacia. Now that is typical, isn't it? We bought one for about 900 coins, so we'll be selling him on. And yeah, getting the coins from him. Nothing too crazy in there. Any duplicates? There is a few, but nothing good. But that is a load of tradable players, which is very nice. All sent to the club. Just stocking that club up, ready to do all the other SBCs that we will be doing. But yeah, definitely in the comment section below, like I always say, let me know who you've packed. Let me know what division you got to in division rivals, what your awards are from, if you've qualified for champs, if you're going to be playing champs this weekend. If you're not, as we get a Spanish centre mid from Villarreal. Who's that going to be? Is that Parejo? Very nice, 86 rated. So yeah, he'll be a walkout. Only the one walkout. He seems like he's been around forever as well as one of these cards. It's just a bit of fodder for SBCs with that shocking pace. But unbelievable passing. Will we get anything else? Nothing too crazy, but Anchor's pretty decent and might sell for a bit. But we'll send all of that up. And then them two duplicates as well, so that's not too bad actually. 86 rated card, which might be nice, although he's tradable. Because we've packed him, I might even end up popping that into the Declan Rice SBC if we do it, to get that SBC done. Now we've got a rare gold pack, which is, like it says, a gold pack, which is all rare. So you've got about 3 or 4 players in here probably. Spanish left back from Real Madrid. Who is that? Is that, I believe that's going to be Olga Carmona, which actually is not horrendous, and I think she can be put into that that new left back evolution, so her price might have gone up a bit. Let's have a quick look at that. No, it doesn't look like it, because not many people will be doing her, but she is actually the player that scored the goal that won the World Cup for Spain against England ladies in the World Cup, so she can get in the bin actually. But yeah, we're going to send all of this stuff up to the trade pile. Well, that's what used to be called trade pile, now it's the transfer list. And move on to the last few packs. We've got to be at the last few packs now. We're down to 19. So what have we got? 2 mega packs, which are always quite nice because they're obviously just absolutely mega. Loads of players, loads of consumables, loads of rubbish in there as well. But we get England goalkeeper, Man United. That is gonna be then Mary Earps, who is a nice card. And I've heard from other people that she's quite good, although I'm not sure that I could ever use her with the height. So we'll have to have a look, see if she sells, or use her in the Declan Rice SBC, but we didn't get anything else in there unless we've got a duplicate. So let's have a look. So it looks like she'll go for almost 10k. So I mean, we might even, because she's tradable, we may try her out, but I just feel like 5'8" as a goalie, I can't go any lower than 6 foot, I don't think. We better send it. Well, actually, we're going to have to store some of this because we've got too much stuff to put up to the transfer list, so we'll leave that for now. Some nice chem styles in there, a couple of kits that might sell, and only 2 duplicates, which is quite nice there. No duplicate, only 1 duplicate player, so that shows that we've got a lot of players still to pack. And I feel like this year, obviously, with the ladies getting put in the game, we've got so many players now, so there's so many to pack as we get down to our last mega pack, last pack of the video. Can we get any higher rated than an 86? We've got Danish CDM. Is that going to be a Højbjerg? That is, and we've already got him tradable in the club, so he's definitely a duplicate that we can sell on. Probably only for about blooming 1,500 coins. But it's 1,500 coins nonetheless. Any other 84s or any other things good in there? We get an 84 rated Hoffman, doesn't look like a bad card. Catley, the left back from Arsenal, not a bad card either. Spitzer, Avila, De La Cruz, Phillips, and then we go down, nothing too crazy in there. Any other duplicates? Oh, we get that Rodriguez that we've already just packed this episode as well. That Newcastle kit, let's have a quick look at that. I reckon that might even sell, maybe for quite a bit, so we'll put that up straight away. But yeah, that is basically going to be the end of the video, guys, as we send all that stuff to the club to sort out later. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. Make sure to like the video, subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know down in the comment section, obviously, about everything that you're doing on the game this year. If you've bought many FIFA points, where you are in Rivals, where you are in Champs, the best player you've used, the best player you've packed, and yeah, I will look forward to playing Foot Champs this weekend, and yeah, I'll be definitely getting some gameplay out, don't you worry. It's so hard, obviously there's so much to do, and obviously I work full time throughout the week, so I've got to try and get all the objectives done that I can in the spare time. So it means that a lot of that is squad battles, so yeah, it's difficult, but I will do my best to get out Foot Champions gameplay, and yeah, I can't wait for that. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers, guys.